Hello you all, I'm BlaqueWitchYaya. Thank you so much for tuning into this video. I know this is a different filming setup than what we are used to. My office right now is under construction. I left my other camera. I did not want all that to be an excuse as to why I didn't film today. So we're just going to be up close and personal for today because we are going to talk about petitions. I use the word petition a lot, just thinking that probably everyone knows what a petition is, but I just wanted to give you guys a simple explanation of what's a petition and why it is important for your spiritual work and rituals and manifestations as well. So you can think of a petition as the lines to a movie. Your spell work, your ritual, your manifestation, whatever you want is the movie. And the petition are the lines that the actors need to read. Basically to tell them what to do, what to say, how it should look, how it should come across, the emotions that should be provoked. It's a very detailed description as to what you're doing the spell work for. So you know in the movie an actor may have lines and it may say, looks deeply into the window as they reflect on their childhood. You want it to be that specific because like I told you guys, words have power. So whatever you write on your petition will come to life. For example, if you are doing a protection ritual, you may want to write things down as I am protected from all outside negative sources instead of saying something like I am protected. You want to try to be as detailed as possible and still use the concept of writing as is and not as if. Also, like I said before, you may not be a writer. Your petition can be verbal. Of course, it's easier just to have it written down so you can follow the same basis each time you read over your petition. You want to evoke energy to your spell work, so you constantly want to read it. It would be easier to have it written down, but your petition can be verbal as well. It's just setting the tone and the purpose of what the magic that you are doing is for. The petition may include your first and last name. It may include a sprinkle of blood or DNA. It may include other people's names, or if other people are involved in it, even though you should not be doing spell work on other people, but if it's for something good, it may include other people's names. It's your message to spirit, to the universe, to the creator, the higher power, whatever you may call them, letting them know this is what is going on and this right here is what I want to happen. For example, if you're trying to buy a house, so you get all your candles together, you get your Florida water together that you got from BlaqueWitchYaya.com, you get your crystals together that you got from BlaqueWitchYaya.com. So when you're sitting down writing your petition, it would include your name. To be even more specific, if you have a home that you are genuinely interested in, you may put the address of the home. I reside at 555 Uncle Luke Slip and Slide Avenue, Miami, Florida. You can add I am able to afford my home, to decorate my home and pay for my home due to the fact that I have an abundance of money from my job at work. You really want to be specific and cover all corners to make sure your spell work will go through smoothly. So just make sure you are specific as possible in your petition. You could write your petition the same way you would do a manifestation in a way, just for simple rituals and spell works. Of course, I'm not talking about anything that includes sacrifices or anything like that. So once your petition is written down and it is as specific as possible, this is where you can add the extra stuff to it if you feel need be and if you feel that it is necessary. For myself, let me just do an example. Y'all know I love a good example. So just to give you guys an example, I have some parchment paper right here and I'm just going to write down my name and some scribbles, and we can just pretend that this is a petition for a spell work I am about to do or a ritual because I need some protection in my life. And that's what we need right now. And not so coincidentally, I have a protection candle. Let's just pretend we are about to do a protection spell, right? I have it all wiped down the Florida water. This is a very simple and elementary example just to drive the importance of a petition home. So don't try to copy this verbatim. I am done with my petition If I want to jazz it up, which most likely I will just because I'm kind of extra with this type of stuff, I'll take some of my oil that I have. I'll drop some oil on there. If I want to prick my finger real quick and put some of my blood on there to really drive it home that it's for me. So I just drop some oil on there. For mine, whatever I write, I sign my name largely over it. Like I just cover the whole thing with my signature. So scribble, scrabble, scribble, scrabble. And so now I'm going to, this is how I do it. So now the petition is written out, folded up, got some oils on it. I may sit it around some crystals, which usually I do. And let's just say I have my candle here. Sometimes I'll burn the candle on top of the petition, and as it get lower, I'll kind of just sit it next to it because I'm very cautious of fires and I know this part gets hot. So I'll sit it on top and probably just scoot it over as it gets lower. And then I'll just let that bad boy burn. The candle now has instructions from your petition as to why it's burning, your letter to the universe, your letter to whoever you are connecting with to do this spell. This is just the purpose and the foundation and the thesis statement of your spell or ritual. So when y'all hear me say get your petition, write your petition, be specific in your petition, add stuff to your petition, sit crystals next to your petition, it's just basically enhancing the instructions and the desires that you have and the foundation of the reason why you are doing the spell, ritual, or a manifestation. And mind you guys, this is just an explanation of a very simple petition. Depending on how deep you go in spell work or magic, you may be adding some other stuff to it, but that's not my lane. I'll tell the bear to do a video on that. But thank you guys so much for tuning into this video, and like I always say, as above so below, as within so without, as universal the soul. Until next time you guys, have a